What is motivation? This podcast brought to you by Vnvest. Subscribe to our channel to unlock your full potential. Motivation is a subject that can be interpreted in many ways. At its core, motivation is the impulse that guides a person's actions. It's what drives us to pursue our dreams and ambitions. However, it's easier said than done. A person needs a high sense of motivation to achieve what they set their mind on. The stimulus that motivates a person can vary from day to day and depends on their surroundings. Intrinsic motivation refers to the drive that comes from within a person. They're internally driven and don't need outside sources to stay motivated. This type of motivation is hard to generate and requires a person to be passionate and set high-level goals for themselves. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, refers to being motivated by outside sources. These can come from the surroundings, people, and events that motivate a person to attain the best in life. Extrinsic motivation can come from many different places and is not subject to any fixed source. It greatly depends on the person's perception of motivation and how they interpret it. A person can have a combination of both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. They can be motivated by their surroundings as well as their internal feelings. It's best to have a combination of both types of motivation rather than just one. In today's cutthroat competition, the idea of being motivated to achieve one's deep desires is almost non-existent. It boils down to competing with others while having to forego one's dreams and ambitions. This leads to stress and anxiety as people tend to forego their dreams in search of material possessions. Although that can also lead to motivation, it may not last long. If you want to understand motivation on a scientific basis, you can go through the different theories that explain the different kinds of motivation. But the bottom line is that motivation is essential to achieving our dreams and making the most of our lives. So find what motivates you, whether it's intrinsic or extrinsic, and go after your dreams with passion and determination.